the man, Pereira, had beaten him 3 times, and Izzy all week said, I'm going to promise violence. What if I beat him? What if I butcher him? What if I do it than he ever did to me? And it sounds like talk, and it sounds like hype, and it sounds like trying to sell pay-per-views and all the rest of it. But he went out there. I mean, that is such an intimidating situation when somebody's beaten you 3 times. It just is. I've done it when someone's beaten you once. That's pretty bad. Twice must be bad. 3 must be bloody awful. And he went out there. You know what I'm saying, Anthony?
Yeah.
I think the low kicks, the calf kicks of Pereira were starting to mount up. Pereira threw one. It buckled him, right? And then he got excited. And to be honest, somebody like Pereira, granted, he's still a novice in mixed martial arts, but he's had a lot of kickboxing fights. You know, striking, that is his thing. That's his forte. When you see someone a little hurt, yeah, go for the kill, go for the finish, but you've still got to maintain your defensive posture. You know, he was throwing wild hooks, arms out wide, that allowed Izzy to counter. Went upstairs, beautiful combination though, very impressive and aggressive and fast, up to the head, down to the body, flying knee, just grazes, and then a razor fast lightning, 1-2. Oh, incredible. I loved every second of it. I thought the celebration was fully warranted. One of the coolest things I saw, you know, the 3 bow and arrows. Oh my God.
I think that I would like to see those guys fight again. It did not feel like Izzy wanted it much on Saturday night, and it really didn't seem like Dana had that much interest in it at the end of the fight. But I believe that it sells, right? You had an $11 million gate in New York City for those 2. You had an $11.5 million gate in Miami for those 2. It sells. The pay-per-view numbers are great. It's just a business that can work. And as you know, the UFC is always about doing good business. And Israel Adesanya is good for business. And Miami is good for business. We just run it back. I think we just run it back, because no matter how you look at it, Izzy's either 1-3 against Alex Pereira, or they're 1-1. I believe you run it back. I think you do Adesanya versus Pereira again.
Hey, man.
And I know Izzy almost trying to encourage that dude to go up. Izzy's like, yeah, y'all need to take him at 205.
Hey, straight up.
Já marcou aí? Já marcou o tempo?
Você marca aqui.
Aqui, ó. Peraí. Vai. Bora. Chama.
5:13?
O cara tem os 13 segundos, o cara tá reclamando aí. Meu. Usa a perna assim, ó, pra entrar o joelho. E aí, Patá, tá recuperando aí pra quê, cara? Voltar a treinar?
Bom, já.
Já tá querendo voltar a treinar
Não, já não, porque sabe como que é, né? A gente tem que descansar. Pô, nesses últimos 1 ano e meio, né, foram 5 grandes lutas. Então é isso, cara. Descansar faz parte dos treinos, voltar firme e forte.
Isso aí, com direito visual.
Dando aquela recuperada, hã? Ali tá mais doído, hein? Gelada. Agora aqui, você tá doido.
I think at that point I'm just gonna go 185. Honestly, I'm gonna go look for Chimaev again. He moved up. I can fight at 185. I'm not worried about it. So I'll move up, look for him. Maybe he'll finally come out and play that again. Cause it's like, all right, I made it to the top in 170. 185, I'll do the same thing. If I'm not gonna get a title fight, just give me the fights that really get me excited.
Did you injure your right hand? I thought that's what you were saying to Dana afterwards, like you were holding your hand there, but obviously I couldn't tell. And I was worried because of what happened against Wonder Boy. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's good. I
was my first time putting on 4-ounce gloves. It was like that day of the fight. So it was like we got in the back, I put them on, and I was like, threw a punch on the mitt, and I was like, damn, I don't think it's ready for 4 ounces. So I was just like, kind of like, you know, a little nerve-wracked about the hand. So I was just letting them know. I was like, I didn't think it was gonna work, but it did. So yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so I completely misinterpreted that. What do you mean? Like the entire training camp, you never put on 4-ounce gloves once?
No, I didn't get approved for the hand to work until like the 24th to like put on the like completely, you know what I mean, cleared. So I was like, all right, you know, just mainly work the one hand. I was able to use with the big gloves. And then I was like, when it got cleared, I was like, I don't think it's completely ready to be just like smacking like that. So I was like, let's just hope by fight night it'll be ready. So we just figured we'd give it a shot then. If it wasn't ready, we'll just go with a different game plan. The game plan was, you know, use the jab a lot. The jab worked. So I was happy, you know.
And when you say the 24th, you mean the 24th of March?
Yeah.
Damn, that was pretty close. I mean, that's like 2 weeks away from your fight. Were you worried about that?
No, I was recovering pretty quick, so I was pretty sure I was gonna get cleared. You know, I was solid with it. I was solid. Yeah, I was solid. I had good faith in it. Worked out well.
Okay. Did you have surgery after the Wonder Boy fight?
Yeah, right after.
Is there an update on Jon Jones?
As far as what?
Like what's next for him when he...
Jon Jones came out, made quick work, and poof, disappeared, man. He went back to whatever he's doing. He's ready to fight. He wants Stipe, so we'll get it figured out.
And that's definitely the fight Stipe is next?
That's the one he wants, yeah.
Biggest fight of the summer, Paul versus Diaz. Get early access to the tickets right now. You're gonna wanna do this before everyone else gets them. You want a good seat, click here, get early access, go.
Be precise with it.
Traditionally, right, everyone's going to be like, oh, well, it's 1-1 in MMA. There should be a trilogy.
I don't keep score. I settle them.
But I'm going to say
it's settled. Go cause problems at 205, and good luck to everybody else, because he's a motherfucker to deal with. I'll tell you that.
In the meantime, I believe you're running back. I think you do Adesanya versus Pereira again.
Hey, man.
No.
Off the